Hello. It is me. I have been down with the upper respiratory stuff, so I'm going to try and get through this without having a coughing spell. I just wanted to update you a little bit on a couple things. Um, and I just didn't want to send out an email because sometimes they get boring reading the same thing over again. I understand you had a wonderful meeting Sunday morning, finalizing some Italian dinner things. I will send out that email just to cover some basics about who's doing what and when and where and all that stuff. So if you're like me and you like to print it out or just have it handy to look at, you can have that. A reminder that there is a work meeting on or a work time on Friday from 4 to 6. They're going to be cooking the spaghetti nests, prepping those, and then we're going to be decorating. There'll be the server training. We'll show you all the things that are happening. So if you're new, you've never done Italian dinner before, you did it last year but you can't remember, or you just need a refresher, it's going to be really important that you come. Parents too, because it'll be good for you to be there and be able to see the layout of it and kind of help your youth through the night on Saturday. And then, of course, Saturday is the Italian dinner. So I think Donna sold, or no, she got a donation today. So we were at 100 tickets sold and not very many takeout orders. So, but that might change depending on what happens. So spread it on social media, invite your friends and grandparents that want to support the youth outside of church, and just get the word out. So I'll send you an email with some more specifics on that. Another thing I wanted to let you know was something else that you talked about was a March Fun event that you wanted to do was the Unlocked. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Unlocked, the escape room. So I called him today and reserved March 11th, that's a Sunday, at 4 o'clock. It's $20 a person. And if we get more than 10 people, he said he'd work with us and maybe adjust the price a little bit. So if anybody that wants to come can let me know as soon as possible. That way if we get more people, then I can let them know because they have to give us 2 rooms then and more staff. But it will maybe knock down a couple dollars off of our ticket price. Again, we reserved it on March 11th at 4 o'clock. If you've never been there, I've never been there. You basically get locked into a room and you have to work together, team building skills, relationships like that, to figure out how to get out by finding clues and things like that. And you have, I think he said 45 minutes to get out of the room, to find your way out of the room. It's not like you're locked in a closet together, claustrophobia. It's, a large room with clues and, you twist this lock to find this note, and you have to decrypt, to do all this stuff. You get it. So anyway, if you're interested in that, March 11th, 4 o'clock, we are to be there 15 minutes early so that we can get the rules and all that stuff, and then we'll enter the room. So let me know if you are interested in that. The other thing that we haven't talked a lot about, but we need to keep on our radar is the Women's Fellowship Silent Auction. Well, I think it's a service and talents auction, which is Sunday, April 22nd. Sorry. And I talked to Mimi Llewellyn, who's in charge of it, and she was just wondering what our role might be. And so I have talked with some other parents about what this might offer. I know Dana had already talked to some of you about it, mentioned that this was an option as a fundraiser for us. And so be thinking about what you can do to offer the congregation. Maybe a couple of you want to get together and offer up a couple leave rakings for some of the older members in the church that might need that help. Babysitting. I know some of you like to cook and bake, so maybe you could bake for an event or cook a meal for them. Be creative. Think about something service-wise that you can do for them to show our support. And then it will also help us financially for our mission trips and things like that. So this is a group participation, hopefully. All of us can participate in it, and it's easy. You just think of something that you can do. It doesn't have to be a single thing. You don't have to do it by yourself. Get a couple of you together and shovel snow or mow grass or clean a house or, I don't know, walk the dog. I don't know. Think about it, pray about it, talk with your family about it, what's best fits for your family, and think about that. So we've got some time, but I wanted you to get that on your radar and be thinking about that because it will creep up on us. That is, again, April 22nd. April 22nd, and it's going to happen right after church. So, all right. All right, I think that'll do it. I'll send an email out with some specific Italian dinner things. See you all on Friday. from 4 to 6. I realize some of you have practice, work obligations, things like that. Come when you can, stay as long as you can. Let me know if you can't make it, just so we know who to look for and stuff like that. And I think we'll do it. So go outside and enjoy this beautiful day. Crack your windows in your cars. Do it. It's awesome out there. So I will see you guys all on Friday. Have a good day.